Hi, Libra. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Today, we're going to ask Spirit what is going on with you and your connections, anything coming into you, anything about your past that they want to share with you. But take a deep breath. This is for you. It's a general love reading for all my Libras and any cross watchers. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to everybody that's new. Welcome back to all my Libras. So grateful that you're here. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of guidance that you have for anyone who has found this message today. I am listening for you now. Let's see what they have. Twin flames, yin and yang and balance, a unity, complementing each other, polar opposites. Maybe this is about a twin flame. Maybe you have a twin flame in your life that you want some guidance with. Check out your twin flame readings. I have a hammer, sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it and repairing. Okay, so we're repairing it. Maybe somebody was trying to sabotage it. Let's see what else they have. Soulmate connection, partner, a soul contract, a life. So either way, it's some kind of soul contract here, twin flame or a soulmate connection. So we've got a pretty strong connection here and we want to keep it that way, right? Coffee cup, meeting, talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building a friendship. Maybe we need to talk over a cup of coffee. Maybe we need to meet for drinks. Maybe we have been trying to work on this connection. But it's definitely this feeling of, I want to get to the heart of what's going on in this connection. They're saying one more, bottom of the deck. I have a love call. Somebody reaching out, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. So expect a love call. I love that, a love call. So somebody needs to talk. Something is going on with your soul connection. Somebody needs to or wants to talk is how it's coming into me. Spirit, what do you have for us in this connection? What do we need to talk about? What is going on in this connection? What do we have to say? I have a Chariot. I have the Fool. I have a Six of Wands. And I have a Five of Wands. My first impression is the sense of it's moving forward, okay? It could be a fresh start. It could be a restart, a jump start, that something happened in this connection that whatever, we have been battling, we've been struggling, something like that. But I love this idea of this love call. Like we can talk, all right? And we can talk about anything and we could talk about everything. And I know that the passion is here with the Six of Wands because I feel like this person wants to capture your love, wants you to fall in love with them. Queen of Wands, yeah, they have great passion for you. Gorgeous. And then a King of Pentacles. And they have something to offer. They're stepping forward with something to offer. Maybe you felt like they were sabotaging this. Maybe they were pulling away. Maybe they weren't as attentive to you. Maybe they weren't being there for you the way that you want them to be. But I feel like whatever this conversation is that's about to be had, it is a revelation on we've either made up our mind about, I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be on again, off again. I don't want to be hot and cold. I want to show you that I love you and I have an offer, some kind of offer to make, whatever it is. Either we are going to spend more time together. I want to be there for you. I want you in my life, but it's some kind of offer. Spirit, what do you need to tell us about this connection? What is going on in this connection? I got a love call also. All right, so I have 2 love calls. You're going to get a love call. There's something going on here with this. I got to get to this card. Look at this. 2 different decks. Somebody's reaching out. Somebody's expressing love. right? Thinking of you and wanting to talk to you. So that's pretty obvious. This is somebody who, I guess they're just not going to let it go the way that it's been going, or they don't want to drop the ball, something like that. So expect a love call. That's really cute. I like that. And I have self-indulgence. Focus on yourself, your self-worth. Maybe we needed some time to heal. You appreciate yourself. You love yourself. So this person is going to have to say the right words, right? This person is going to have to prove to you that they really do want you in their life, and that they're not going to take you for granted, or they're going to put you first, something like that. So this sense of, in the meantime, love yourself, right? I have an axe, a breakup, a separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Maybe that's what we've been feeling. Maybe this person has not been reaching out and has not been calling and has not been there for you. And that something like that, of course, would lead to, what are we doing? I'm wasting my time. If you don't want to be in my life, then just let me know so I can move on, right? But I don't think so. I think what's going to happen is we're going to hear from our person. We're going to talk. We're going to get some things off our chest. This person's either going to say, I want to spend more time with you. I want to be there for you. I have been self-sabotaging this relationship, either out of fear or excuses of, I have other things going on. I have a 4 of Swords. Maybe they just needed some time alone, to take some time to rest, take some time to think for themselves. I have a 4 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and I have a Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Or is that a 10 of Cups? That's my 10 of Cups in this deck. Okay. 10 of Cups. They could be really happy with you. They can be really happy with you. They maybe took a little bit of time and space for themselves to think about what it is that they wanted. Maybe you felt it. Maybe they pulled away. Maybe they've been not as available emotionally as they usually are. And they've had some time to think about it. Do I want to think about a future with this person? Do I want a future with you? And I think that now that they've had some time to think about it, bottom of my deck is the Lover's card. That they've realized that this really is a soulmate connection, that this really is a twin flame soul connection, either one. It's some kind of soul contract, that we really are good together. We're really meant to be together. So, and we are really happy together. So maybe we've got some apologies and some regrets coming with that phone call also. But I do want to feel like I have something to offer you. And I do want you to know that I've come to some kind of conclusion or decision, that I am realizing that I'm happy with you. And it's almost this feeling of, why am I pushing you away? You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Why am I pushing you away? But they might not know why. They may just go into this quiet place for themselves where they have time to think, whether it's out with friends, or they just want to be alone for the evening, or they go into their man cave, something like that. But they need time to process something that's going on around them. And then they come back out and realize that they're only hurting themselves by pushing you away. So at least they're realizing it. I don't feel good enough for you yet. I feel unworthy of your love. Maybe they're afraid they're going to lose you. Maybe they feel like you're too good for them. I have kept myself closed off for so long. It's all I know to do. Please give me some time to open up to you. So they go away into this, I don't know, this hole, they like to be alone. They say, I just need a little space. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go do my own thing. I'll catch up with you later. And they need that time. They're used to that time alone. So maybe they're getting a little overwhelmed with being with you all the time, or maybe you've been spending a lot of time together. It doesn't mean they don't want to be with you, but they do need that alone time. There's something going on with that, an alignment. Look for 888. You are on the path of light. Look for 888. And then I'm feeling so jealous of all the people who get to be close to you right now. So it's almost as if they want to jump right in, but they're insecure with their own feelings. What do they want, or their own personality? Maybe they're a little bit shy, and you've got lots of friends, you're very outgoing, and you want them to jump right in, and they're not quite ready for that yet. So there could be a little bit of a shyness to them. There could be a little bit of a, I'm just not used to having all these people around us. Maybe I'm not ready to kind of show up into these groups of people as a couple yet. I just want to keep it for us. If only I had the courage to tell you how much I still love you. I love you. I still love you. So maybe there's been a little separation. That's why the phone call's coming. Choose love, not fear, 666. And I lied to you in the past because I could not handle what I was feeling. I was wearing masks, but you could see right through them. So even when they give you these little white lies of, I just need some space, or I need time to think, I feel like you know what they're doing and you have their number, so to speak. But I do feel like this person is, I don't think you're officially over. I don't think you've been over. I think maybe somebody has pulled away. Somebody has slowed down or backed off, and you've been wondering why. And they just needed some time to kind of figure out what their own feelings were. And I do feel this sense of, I'm sorry I'm closing you out. I'm sorry I pushed you away. A high priestess, an earth element. Could be an earth sign. I do feel some signs. I feel Cancer, I feel Gemini, I feel Aquarius, I feel Capricorn in this reading. So we'll take those also. I have a vision. What is it that you want? Maybe you see this relationship more clearly than they do. And I do feel a sense of loyalty still. So I don't think that this person has been taking that time and space away from you to pursue or to be with anybody else. That's not what I'm feeling. I feel like they're used to their alone time and they need it. They either need it to decompress from their busy lives, work, other responsibilities, something like that. And I feel like you may get upset because you don't like that they just kind of turn you off or close you out sometimes. And they feel bad, but they don't know how else to handle their own energy. They need that space and time alone. And then they come back to you. And then they have the energy to be with you and to be in this connection. I mean, I guess I want it more consistent. I have a Knight of Swords. So they do want to move forward. Four of Cups. There's that space and time. They put themselves in this. No, I mean, people have their own space. They have, man caves. They go to the garage. They go to the gym and work out. They go and hang out with their friends. Whatever that space is in time for them that they need, I feel like that's what's going on. I don't think it has to do with you. So give them that space and time. You need it as well. I do feel like they're going to be very honest and truthful about their feelings for you. And I do feel like we're going to be really excited about the sense of, it's not you, they just said. It's nothing about you. It's just them kind of regenerating their own energy. So I think they're going to be really honest with you and say, I really love being with you. I love being with you. I want to be with you, but I need my own space. I need time for me too. And then maybe you guys will find a happy medium where You like your own space and time with your friends or your family or your hobbies or things that you like to do, and they have their own space and time. But this is moving forward, so I wouldn't worry about, are they pulling away because they don't want to be in this connection? No, they're not. They're pulling away because they're trying to save this connection. It's a way of them saving themselves. So I'm going to say, if they say, hey, I just need a little space, okay. I have a Fool. We're going to keep going. King of Wands, they're still passionate about you. And I have a Magician. And so they do want to make this magical. They do want to make this special. And maybe it's just a sense of a fresh start. Like we had a misunderstanding. We had maybe one of us got upset because we hadn't heard from the other one for a little while. And the other one's like, I don't want to have to report in. I don't want to have to share with you my every move. You don't need to know where I go all the time. So that's them just fighting their independence or making sure that they have their independence. So I do believe that. But I also love this energy of once they come back, once they have that time to kind of decompress, I'm going to say it that way, they come back and they come back with a renewed energy, I want you energy, and I want to make it special energy. Maybe their energy's just zapped. You know, sometimes people have busy lives, busy jobs, busy responsibilities, and there's only so much energy that anybody can give. So allow your person to rejuvenate. I love you. I hate you. I can't live without you. So the last thing they want to be doing is going round and round in circles with you about um, how much time they can give you or how much energy they have. They don't want to have to debate that. They don't want to have to explain themselves. Love isn't always on time. Please be patient with me. They're trying to give you everything they can, is how I feel. The King of Wands, you know, you look at this Magician card, and the Magician is, of course, the sense of they have a lot to offer. They have a lot to offer, and they do. And I even like this intuitive eye. I like this infinity symbols jumping out at me now. The butterfly, transformation, this feeling of, I want to give it all to you, but please be patient with me. I want to give it all to you. Let's see what else they say. You leave me breathless and without words. So they are very attractive. There's no other interference in this connection. It's not that they want to be with anybody else. We have to learn to each have our own individuality within this relationship. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life, and you are my lost paradise. So, you know, this king steps forward, and this king says, is this everything I want? You know, they reach out to you and they say, what was it in the beginning? It was so great. The love call, right? Expect a love call. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life, and you're my lost paradise. I want you in my life. I want you in my life. But they don't want to lose themselves in that process either. And that's when things start to get kind of sticky. When people start to feel like they're losing the life that they had, that because you're in it, all of a sudden they're not seeing their friends anymore, or they don't spend as much time with their family, or that they used to go and play golf on Saturdays, they can't do that anymore. Like whatever it was that they felt like they used to do, if all of a sudden they resent the relationship because they can't do what they used to do, that's not good. That will cause conflict. I can listen to your voice for days on end. I love the sound of your voice. I find you in music. When I'm not with you, every song reminds me of you. Where do we go from here? I think we continue what we're doing. I think that we expect a love call today. And I think that this person is going to, you know, just step forward and say, I do want to give you the world. I do want to give you the world. They had said they had something to offer, right? So where do we go from here? And I want to give you the world. I want this to work out. We just have to find this equal balance. We have to not upset each other when we have expectations that we can't meet, something like that. But this connection is going to move forward, Libra. All right. So where do we go from here? We continue to love each other. It's easier to stay away now than lose you later. There could be some fear, insecurities, we had said earlier. I want to follow you through all time and all universes. So there's a sense of, I want to make this work, of course. I want to make this work. They are going to be reaching out, giving you that love call today, and they're going to let you know. I still have so much to accomplish before I can be what you deserve. So there's other things going on in their life. They've got things that are rattling their brain with whether it's work or finances or money, or I want to be in a different place in my life. And they're trying to figure out, how do I do it all? How do I have you in my life, make you happy, make me happy, and how do I do it all? So give them that little bit of space and time so that when they go there, they get the answers that they need, they take a deep breath, they relax, and then they have the energy for you, which is the most important. So let's put this out into the universe and let's ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, my Libras, for your likes and comments. Thank you. And check out at the end of the video some attachments for some other videos that you might be interested in. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.